Hey, I'm back again. This time I'll do another video with my 57cc twin. Before that, I'm going to talk a bit about some things about what happened with the other video and that clutch. So what happened was pretty much the clutch locked up and that kind of pissed me off. I spent the rest of the day just driving around and smoking some cigars. I'm back at the same spot and there are cars everywhere, so no speed runs today. So I just do a little bit of testing, but what I found, this is what the clutch looks like that I pulled out. Hopefully my video captures it. It is shot to pieces. It's all bent up and cracked. I mean, this part here is locked in, this part here is all bent. That whole plate at the front is all caved in. This part here with these things on the outside edge, that's meant to spin around, but it can't because it's fully wedged in there. Now this was $80 American, so it didn't last for too long. Did I give it enough abuse? Probably not. But considering the size of gears that I'm using on this thing, which is a pinion size of 38 and the spur gear size is a 36, so they're very wide gears, which puts the clutch under some pretty heavy load and abuse, even though it seems like you're not giving it hard enough. But that's what happened to it. It's completely buggered. I got another solution for it, which is this thing. It's called an FS racing clutch. There's no clutch material shoes on it. The whole thing is made out of some kind of metal. I don't know if the whole thing is the same material or not, but there's one guy on Facebook that is using this with a spring that he developed, and I'm waiting for his response. He's getting them made up somewhere, and he's probably going to give me one to test. So I'm going to put this thing in with one of his springs, and I'll actually mention him in my video. So there's actually, I'll give you the reason why. Well, the inspiration for my speed runs. I've got to show you three main people. Now, this guy here, I'll put the links up in the description. This guy here, his name is Brian.
Clear behind.
His name is Brian. He helped me out tremendously. This guy's got a absolutely crazy twin 61cc in a Hpi Baja. And he's had some unfortunate crashes, so I think he's repaired his his RC at least 2 or 3 times. And I'll show you his channel. I mean, look, swipe this. I mean, he's only got 552 subscribers. This guy deserves a hell of a lot more people. He deserves a hell of a lot more subscribers. I really don't know why he's not that famous. I mean, look at this. Here you go. 100 plus mile per hour Hpi Baja speedruns. I mean, look at this.
You caught that truck.
This guy is fucking awesome, I'm telling you now. Alright. He helped me out tremendously on the Hpi Baja forums. Alright, let's go to another guy. Okay, Maxit. This guy's
probably best to show you what's going on.
this guy here he's in Sydney. Here's another guy. It's Brian, and this guy are the two main people that actually helped me out on achieving my speed run. What's going on here? They actually helped me out. Both of them actually helped me out tremendously on my speed runs. This guy does a lot of testing, like with a lot of different engine brands and RC types, you know, like, let's have a look at his videos. I mean, he does a lot of I think he's got his own business now. It's called UFC. He does some crazy speed runs as well. He's actually had some pretty really bad crashes and actually destroyed his cars a couple of times as well. But let's see where his speed runs are. He's got a lot of videos, and he's another guy that doesn't get enough attention. I mean, have a look at this thing. Yeah, this guy goes all out, you know, like, I don't know what kind of cylinder heads he's using now, but in this video he was using some kind of RCMK cylinder heads that he had ported by someone, I can't remember, but this thing got some pretty crazy speeds as well. This is actually the guy that I'm going to get the spring off. Well, he claims that it lasts, it's got some pretty, he's giving it some abuse in it, and it hasn't failed on him, so he reckons he's got 4 Teslas around the world on it. So I can't wait to get that spring off him. I mean, look, 156 subscribers. These are guys that deserve a lot more views. I don't really understand why they're not that popular, you know what I mean? I think he even owns a cafe somewhere in Sydney, with a restaurant or some kind of thing, I don't know. And the other guy, Brian, he owns I think he owns his own tuning shop in America, somewhere in California, I think it is. This guy here. This guy really knows his stuff. Yeah, this guy deserves he deserves a lot more views as well, you know. And another guy that actually he's pretty out there, but you know, he's pretty out there, but this guy's called Black Bigot. I'll just pause it. Alright, this guy here, I actually started following him because he had a very interesting alien video. So just a sec. My cigar went out. He had a lot of subscribers, like over 30,000 subscribers, and you know, trolls and stuff had his account shut down, and he's had to restart it a couple of times. But this guy actually promotes my channel as well. You know, like he tells people to go and check out my channel because I mean, this guy had, I think he had an alien video that had over 1 million to 2 million views on it, and he's actually given my channel a plug a few times. He's got some, you know, he's pretty out there, but he's very interesting. He lives in his van, and he's not homeless, but he chooses to live in his van, and he travels America in his van, you know, like doing some jobs and things like that. But you know, good luck to him. You know, he's pretty happy with it, I think. Check him out as well. You know, like, let's have a look. I mean, look, 1,206 subscribers. He's got a few other channels too, but this guy, I'm gonna give this guy a plug as well because when I was sick, he's pretty funny. You know, like. Very interesting and pretty funny. Check this guy out as well because he actually promotes my channel as well, you know, like whenever I comment on things on his live feeds. But yeah, Black Bigot. Okay, I'll put all their links I'll put all the links to these people's channels in the description, and go check them out. Maybe subscribe to them. Get your friends to subscribe to them as well, you know. But I think that's enough. I'll get my RC out, have another go, because the other night when I got home, I actually spent the rest of the night putting the old clutch system back in, and it should be working once again, but I think there's some person coming, but hopefully they're going to their car. It's a Sunday today. I don't know what's going on. There's a factory down there working. This road is usually pretty quiet. I think they're all actually going home now. Sorry for the long video, guys. Just you know, there's nothing I can do. I really don't edit my videos as well. I'm not into that kind of thing. I don't add music. I keep it real, you know, like no music, no bloody editing, and what you see is what you get. Yeah, I think they're all going home. Anyway, let's go get this machine out of my boot. still got a lot of fuel in it, so I probably won't bother refilling it. Put the battery in. Alright, the old clutch system is back in. I actually ran out of clutches, so I'm using some old ones that, because I actually replace the clutch every time I use it, the clutches on them are actually still pretty good, but you know, not the best maybe. But that's all I had. I'll have to make another order from DDM, but unless that guy from Sydney gives me that spring, I'll see how it goes. I'll probably get some springs off him and run that steel clutch as well and see how it goes. Give it a prime. No speed runs today because I'm still on the old tyres and there's cars around. All right. I mean, this thing leaves burnouts on the ground. Even with the new clutch is sounding pretty good already. So that other clutch is absolutely buggered. Yeah, it's absolutely sliding. Yeah, it's actually going pretty good. That other clutch was absolutely stuffed. Actually going very good, actually. It's going bloody awesome. This street's not, it's not too bad, but you get a few dickheads lately. You get some the occasional fucking now. Yeah, it's actually going pretty good. The reason why I do burnouts with this thing is to get some heat into these tyres. It's to get some heat into these tyres because they're actually pretty slippery when they're cold. But you can see they pick up everything, like all these little stones and stuff, once it gets some warmth into it, and just absolutely everything sticks to it like glue, and that's what gives this thing the traction. So yeah, it's actually very loud. I mean, I'd like to absolutely give this thing another hammering, but on these tyres it's not going to go too good because I've got some weird camber issues on it as well. They're wearing out more on the inside than the outside. I probably need to fix this part up because it needs to come out more that way. See, it's very uneven. So far so good, mate. It's actually going very good. There's actually a lot of cars today. There's a lot of cars today. When I do this sort of thing, I have to actually come here very early in the morning, like maybe 7-8 o'clock in the morning, because there's absolutely no one then. Either on a Saturday morning, usually. Yeah, but it's actually working pretty good. These damn brakes, I don't know what is going on. There is some issue with the brakes. Kind of getting jammed sort of thing. I don't know why. It could be my setup on the... But anyway, it's going actually very nice. There's another car. Alright. These tyres are trashed. I'll unplug that. Everything's off. So yeah, check out those channels if you can. I'll put them in the description box. Read the description box. Check out those channels. Give them a mention that I sent you there. That'll make them happy. Please subscribe to them as well, because they are the reason why I'm doing this. So, you know, they were actually a great inspiration for me and for many others as well on the website. There's a website, a forum actually, that's called the Hpi Baja Forum.com. I'll throw a link up in the description as well for that forum. So you can get more answers from there, and I think that's it for today. I'll get some new tires on this. I've got another 4 sets of tires. I've got another 4 spare sets of tires that I'll chuck on this thing. Make sure everything's running right, and when the day comes I'll actually do another speed run. Because this thing actually costs a fortune. People ask me how much did this thing cost, so it I didn't pay for it all at once. It was like, actually took a while to build, you know, like maybe 2 years, and all up, if I have to add up everything, it would probably be around $5,000 worth. So it's not cheap. I mean, the cylinder heads for 2 sets, for a set of cylinder heads from OBR, they're not cheap. I think I'll pay around 300, if my memory's alright. $300. There's a lot of traffic today. I mean, and $300 for maybe a set of cylinder heads, and and by the time I convert that to Australian dollars, I'm looking at close to $600 with shipping, you know. Yeah, so I think that's it. Check out those channels in the description box that I will leave, and see you next time.